and I lived in a dormitory. I go home and stay and come back to school, but it was quite an experience for me. Um, Sometimes the picture is not even all that vivid anymore, but I do know that it just me just passing by, but I had a massive experience when it comes to being in a boarding school, having to do my homework, having to wake up to wash my uniform and go back to school and still wear it the next day to go to school because I have to, things like that.
Okay. All right. So, growing up, what was one of the first things that you wanted to be that you thought about? Was like, okay, I want to be this when I grow up.
I always I have seen myself in a uniform, and like I was telling someone, I wasn't talking about like jumpsuit, DOC, DOC jumpsuit, but
Mhm.
I have always drawn to uniform. I have always drawn to our system, like fairness, equality, and all that stuff. So it ignited me even when I was still like little to want to venture into Girl Scouting and Boy Scouting. So that was how my uniform days started. Then most times I'm sitting and watching American movies like crime scene, how people commit crime, you find them. Sometimes military combat movies, sometimes forensics. I'm like, you know what? When I come to America, this is what I want to do. That was a click for so that was a click for me that moment, and everything just aligned with who I am and trying to see fairness, equality, and justice for everyone. Also led me into the career path as a kid and now too.
Okay. All right. So definitely, talking about, uniforms and things like that, I totally understand that. But of course, people want to know, how did the book happen? So the